we always focus too much about ourselves, and when you have the chance to talk with other people coming from different scenarios, there is a lot to learn from that, you know. I'm Raffaele. I come from Italy. I moved here to Ireland in May 2014. I was meant to do a year of internship with a project. Back then was called EVS project, was a European volunteer program. And I did it directly here in a Cork Community Art Link, because I was looking for something that was about art, but also communities, because my background, it's fine art, but also I've been studying education in Italy. My background experience is more with refugees in Italy, so I used to work in house families for teenage refugees, and already there I always tried to use the art as a medium to connect different cultures back then. I wanted to try something different, and I found this online, and I said, okay, that's a good experience, let's do it for a year. And here I am again. I found my balance in here, because I can do art while focusing on different projects, community projects. So this is why I'm in Cork. At the beginning, I have to be honest, I was scared, because of course everything is new. You might know something about the culture of a place, but you never know it fully until you live there for a while. So it took me a while to understand, even like, you know, the concept of art can be different in a place to another one, so I had to adapt, knowing somehow that I was bringing my own background. You might be uncomfortable because your language skills are not the best, you have to adapt to a different accent. I was always kind of scared to not being able to express what was in my mind and talking about something that was a concept. So, and now I see that I managed this. I know how to go with the flow and find my way through this. In the last few years, I decided to be self-employed, so I'm doing my own projects, and I work also as a prop maker for movie sets or videos, it depends. Every year I take part to the St. Patrick Parade, Halloween Parade, and with Cork Community Art Link, we usually organize these events for the community. Then I also get involved into some small movie productions or videos, it depends what comes along. And with the pandemic, with Cork Community Art Link and even myself, we wanted to do something that was still for the community, but without involving everybody, because we couldn't gather. So we moved into murals, so we began last summer to do a few murals, and this is something that the teenage Raf always wanted to do, so I said, okay, I kind of forgot about that, and now I'm doing that too, so I'm trying to find my way through that path as well. First of all, I like to give something to the community. Like when we do organize the parades and the festivals, it's nice to look around where we are and see how kids react, how family reacts. And you never know, you might have moved something into a little child who always thought, oh, I like to do that. Maybe one day he's gonna be there with you working. And beside that, which is just, you know, the feedback, I also like to share my knowledge with students, kids, elderly people. It's nice to see how people can be so curious about things, because in their mind sometimes they don't know how something can be done, but as well in the same time you're learning from them, because while you tell them you should do this and that, but then you give also the freedom to find their own way, and that's always something stunning, because they come up with something that you never thought about, and you are like, whoa, how did you do that? Maybe it's not the best quality product, but they found I don't know, an easier way, challenging way. It's everything, you know, and that's what I like. And then especially being here, you get the chance to talk with people. We always focus too much about ourselves, and when you have the chance to talk with other people coming from different scenarios, there is a lot to learn from that, you know. So that's the other thing that I like about that. Something that I like here in Ireland that I found out as Italian is that For the people here, art is work. And this is something about culture that amazes me, because our point of view of what can be a job or what cannot be can change as everything. So I'm grateful that I moved to Ireland, because here I learned that. I wouldn't have the same confidence that I have right now if I wouldn't have done this. I do believe that there is a lot of curiosity here in Ireland toward non-Irish people. Now it's been my 8th year here, so I see how Cork has changed, how Ireland has changed. Maybe because of their cultural background, they did not develop most of the things that they are developing now. Just in the last few years, I've seen lots of art festivals growing and popping everywhere all over the country. So I think that this is the type of focus and curiosity that I like in here, because it's something that is getting bigger and bigger. My advice, first of all, is to try, because it happened to me a lot. When I meet new people, they tell me, "Oh, what do you do?" And I explain them, and they are like, "Oh, really? Is that a job?" And it's always like, make me laugh, because yes, it is. You know, if you want, you can do it. The other advice is, doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter how it turns out, just have fun with it. Enjoy the process. Like everything in life, it's something that you start from a point, and then as much as you go ahead, you will end up doing something completely different. That's the thing. Don't compare yourself to who is already there. Just take it as an inspirational thing, and then go ahead and find your own way.